Japan just raised interest rates for the first time in 17 years. How big of a deal is this?
Well, I think in the short run, the impact can be rather limited because we are really only talking about a very minor change in the interest rate in Japan. However, in the long run, it is really about how far Japan can go. Regarding to the currency, it's possible that the Japanese yen would eventually become stronger, which is quite different from what the trends that we see probably in the past 2 or even 3 decades.
Why did the Bank of Japan choose now to make this policy change?
Japan has long been adopting the negative interest rate and the yield curve control for many years. So what has changed recently is really that we start to see inflation become stronger in Japan. Wage growth has also become higher. So I think these are all the factors that help Japan to build the fundamental in exiting this strategy.
Taiwan and Japan share strong tourism and trade ties. Now, how is this decision going to affect that relationship?
Well, of course, a cheap yen has been a very favorable driving force for a lot of Taiwanese residents to have their trips to Japan and spend there, and even for a lot of investment that Taiwanese firms may have in Japan. For example, the TSMC one, a cheap yen. But at the same time, beyond the currency effect, Japan does has different type of advantages in attracting tourists, and even with the very strong subsidies and also geopolitical reasons in attracting investment from Taiwan. So I do think that the move by the BOJ itself will not change too much of this trend.
How do you expect this decision to impact the East Asia region in general?
I think the major change will really be on interest rate and also currency move of the Japanese yen. However, at the same time, if we start to see Japan being able to hike rates more because of a stronger fundamental, then in that scenario, it's possible to see Japan becoming an even more important or attractive market to a lot of the East Asian countries in the region.